Hey, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Quarbit, and I'll be your host today for Europa Universalis 4. Welcome back for episode I lost track of our Spanish World Conquest / Golden Century run, where last episode we did a bunch of stuff over here to France. We invaded Lithuania, we annexed Hormuz, and we are currently invading Denmark to try and give a bunch of his land over to Sweden, if not all of it, hopefully. But with no further delay, because we have literally nothing to wait for, let's continue. This guy's going to be moving up in here, I think. He's going to do a bit of back sieging. You should be dealing with the non-existent unrest around here, while Austria cores. Gascony's not actually doing too bad on the whole coring thing. They've cored through, I think it was 1, 2, 3, 4 provinces, and are coring 2 more actually, which is pretty quick. So they've gotten themselves down by, I'd say, like 50% overextension pretty quickly, which is great. That's good stuff. Does that number work out the way I think it does? Hold on a second. Yes, it does. Sorry. My mind is super broken. Holy. Sorry. No, they went through... They actually didn't have that much overextension. My brain was super broken. For some reason, I thought that was like a lot more unrest than he had. No, he's just barely over 100. Okay, my brain was like, what's happening? Why does he have 500% overextension? No, yeah, you can tell. You can tell exactly how my day's been going. Those are not the right numbers. He's doing absolutely fine. I think he'll be able to fix that overextension pretty quickly, actually. And this guy is gonna come up here, actually. And no, he's gonna stay down here. Stay down here. You're gonna help me conquer Ajuran. But first, I'm going to be taking parts of Lithuania and Denmark, and Mecklenburg can leave, I think. Well, he's actually been full occupied, so there's no reason to let him leave. I'll keep him here hostage for a little bit. Okay. So it's entirely possible that I'll end up annexing Gascony before I finish annexing my other subject over here, Spanish Indochina. Now this guy is sitting at just below 700% overextension, for sure. But Gascony isn't, so. Gascony is just fine. For some reason I thought it was like 2 unrest per 100, but it's actually 5. So at this point he's actually going to be done really quick, so I probably should have started that integration. Hey, the Industrial Revolution, and it spawned in Glamorgan. Unbelievable, it didn't even spawn in my nation. I don't know why that is. It's kind of weird, but I mean, considering all the production we have here, I think it's going to spawn pretty quick. I don't think this will be much of an issue. It should spawn really quickly. If you have if you have a furnace, it's going to make it go super fast. So give it like 5-6 years maybe. Should be done super quick. So this will go to Sweden. This will go to Sweden. This will not go to Sweden. I'm taking that. I'm taking Lolland. That's going to be my Lolland. That is actually a decently sized army. I think I'll still win. Especially if I use that guy. Who was over here, I think, maybe. No stack wipe, but good lord, that is a massive hit. Let's bring these guys over here. Keep converting. Lithuania is just about ready, but we do have to finish off Denmark first, and then I'll do all the things I need to be at peace for. Did you just hire that stack? Because that is really, really unfortunate. Because that's gone now. 91%. He'd likely accept a 100% peace deal at this rate. This is still a 100% peace deal, so I'm going to occupy this stuff up here. And occupy this stuff over here to give it to Sweden. Actually, if I could just literally take all of this and give it over to Sweden, then I would. I think some of it I'm going to have to actually core myself, unfortunately. But I do have the room for it, so... Just depends on if he's going to let me core this. Yes, he'll let me take it without actually occupying these forts. The problem is that I need to if I want to give them to Sweden, so... I'm kind of stuck at this point anyway. There we go. Okay, so now that we've finished humanist ideas finally, I can actually go ahead and core things. I'm trying to figure out what I want to core, though. So I'm thinking... I should be able to give all of this... Oh, hold on. This is not full annexation. That's the issue. That's the issue for sure. Yeah, that's a problem. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take one more province. Schleswig. Okay, 2 more provinces. How much is this? 5%, so we're missing 1%. Which is basically the equivalence of me just taking one more thing, right? Yeah, I can... This looks like full annexation. I mean, the rest of this is... There are 3 provinces left, these 3 which belong to Mecklenburg. So yeah, it's this, I think. Construct the Kiel Canal, I mean, sure, man. I'm just gonna do a couple of things here real quick. Well, this can actually go to Naples. No problem with that. Sorry, wrong one. Okay, it cannot go to Naples. My bad. Apparently it can't, so I'm gonna be taking it myself. Now it can. Maybe that was actually just a money thing. Maybe I was just being stupid. Hold on. I was just being stupid. Okay, whatever. So this goes... All of it goes to me. I'll return that afterwards. So I'll do this. Everyone gets angry. Oh well. Cool. I take Rome. Next, Lithuania. I take all of these provinces, pretty much. I wish some of it could go to Sweden, but I'll save some provinces for them later, I think. So I'll take mostly like this stuff over here. And I'll hand that off to my subject. I've got to touch tips over here, actually, with West and East Slavia. So I can take stuff like this. This is actually getting dangerously close to real life Lithuania. It's kind of funny. I think these two would do it, wouldn't it? Something like this. This would be effective, I think. Yeah, I get it. Occupation of Rome, whatever. I think that works. I mean, this would bring me to 370% overextension. Pretty nice stuff. But we're at peace, and that's all that matters currently. I can't make another subject out of this, so I'm actually going to have to give it over. just as well, let's give a couple provinces to Sweden. Which hopefully doesn't make them too overextended. What's needed for the Kiel Canal, actually? Just those two, so I'll keep that. Also, Lowland, I did just grab the achievement, just popped up, so I can give that to them as well. I'm so thankful for Sweden at this point, man. Look how many provinces I can give this guy. It looks like it's all of them. There we go, congrats Sweden. Unless I can, of course, give them an extra one. Spanish, whatever, this dude's angry. Whatever. It is what it is. I'll fix it in just a second. That's probably because of my ridiculous overextension. Right? Yeah, my Diplorep's practically negative at this point. Don't worry about it. It'll get solved. And I hope I set a timer. I plan to every time. I don't know if I always do. I didn't this time. Let's see, where are we? We're currently at 11 minutes in, which isn't so bad. At least it's not like 45. Let's drop a quick 14-minute timer there. Let's continue giving some land over to Sweden, because I think there's a little bit I can give them, like over here. Yeah, you can have that. And you can have this. And that's it. That's it. That's all I can give to Sweden. Congrats, man. So that's some more land for them to grab. As for myself, that brings me down by approximately 50 overextension, which really isn't that much. This is gonna be like the meat of the overextension. This is actually a lot of development. Unless I release a nation here, but I don't think I'm going to. Of course, I'm going to have to core these as well. But I can't, not yet at least. Okay, that's okay. So, these provinces will go over to my client state. He's going to have a pretty hard time actually getting through all of this. But fortunately, the land is Catholic. He doesn't have to convert it. So it'll work for him. Let's not hit that button. You know what button I should hit? This one. Papal State doesn't exist. Yeah, okay. Boost 10 prestige. Papal State's back. New Pope. It's my subject. Kind of weird. Alright. I will grab my next possible chance. And so he actually doesn't hate me. Isn't that cool? Hey, it's kind of sick, man. So he doesn't hate me anymore, which is great. I get to continue giving a bunch of provinces over to a subject. Pretty riveting gameplay, if I do say so myself. I actually can make a new client state. I don't think I will, though. Don't want to be over my relations at this point. But wasn't this a lot of fun? Now this guy is going to be at massive levels of overextension. Huge levels of overextension. Oh yeah. I'm at 135, which is actually not bad, I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty decent. So this guy is gonna ask the ships to transport him. You're gonna move into here. Denmark is no more. Yeah, we just annexed an entire great power. How does that sound? It's pretty sick. Next we could go after, well, Russia we can probably full annex actually. I'm just a little curious, what's your overextension? 300%. Surprisingly, it could be worse. You could be Spanish Indochina. So yeah, it could definitely be worse. I'm just going to core up all this. Except for these, which have issues because there are separatists. And... you're doing this stupid thing. Come on, man. Let's not do this today. Oh, state maintenance. Cool, cool. I will not cancel the Kiel Canal. But I will hopefully get a couple of cores done soon. I mean, these ones aren't going to ever get done. We've established that. So the next cores are actually going to be done in a year and a half. So I am going to feel the effects of large-scale rebellion for a while, basically. Also, at this point, I wouldn't actually mind if we started focusing on Diplo Rep again. I wanted to annex this guy, actually. 8 per month, we make that much. You're doing okay on the coring thing. Yeah, that'll be fine. When will that be done? 14 years? That's not bad, really. 14 years it is. Occupation of Rome is gone. My Diplo rep has gone back up slightly, which is good. Spanish Indochina dislikes the fact that everyone else has a ton of dev as well. So, yeah. He can stay angry. And I'm going to try and find an upgradable Diplo rep guy. So I might swap back. But I'll also pick up the Papal Legate, or whatever. Yeah. I'll pick that up again. These guys are just going to be on rebel crushing patrol out here. Let's have you in a good spot. Let's have you in a good spot. Let's have you guys land here. Okay, these are hard times, are they? I don't know, they feel like pretty good times to me. And these guys are going to be sent up into here. I'm just going to have you deal with that for a second. Okay, well, so far so good. So far so very border gory. That's alright. Come on, Diplo Rep guy. Nothing here, come on, man. I need a little bit of Diplo Rep. Just a morsel, a drop. If you would. So September of 82. This guy better core quick. He's actually got quite a few cores left to go. I wonder if I can just influence him real quick. Here, take that. Can I influence you as well? Already influencing. Can I influence you? Not that it's very useful, but take it. Other subjects. Sweden. Let's influence him. You might need some help with coring. I don't need that spy network anymore. Don't need to improve relations with you anymore. Influence. Subject. Influence. Other subjects? You. I forgot about you, actually. Influence. Okay, not bad. Hopefully we get minimal events, and hopefully we get, you know, minimal separatists. I'm hoping this is going to work out fine. I don't want to fight like a million rebels every time I go to war. But I think I've been pacing it a lot better now than I was before. When I was just chunking down entire nations, but now I'm sort of going piecemeal. To make sure I don't get too many rebels. Next would be a jam on this list, wouldn't it? I think so. I think I'd be able to core him. I just have to sit on him for a little while until he's done. And there's Ajuran, of course, which is going to be a whole endeavor. I might have to take him in 2 wars? Maybe. But Ravi seems like a one-word deal as long as I do it, you know, in a smart way. Bengal is going to be 1 war. He's probably like 60% overextension, isn't he? Yeah, probably. Anything else I need to do at peace? I don't think so. I'm just considering what I have to do before I go to war with Bengal here. I don't think it's very much. It's also Russia. I should probably declare on him, shouldn't I? It's not like he had cores over here, did he? Core, also core. In that case, my dear subject, you can have scutage. I need you to core things. Just as well, I'm sure Russia had some cores on this stuff. Nope, apparently not. Okay. Well then I can declare on him. We'll go after the forts real quick. That's what we'll do. And hopefully while you're scuttaged, you use your money and manpower to do something smart. Here, I know I've been giving a lot of subsidies, but I think it's every now and then worth it to just give your subjects a whole bunch of cash to spend something, or to spend on something. So, well, he does get like 200 a month. I think he still gets 200 a month. You can just get 10,000, which is equal to like 50 months. So like 4 years worth or something. There you go. 4 years worth of cash, do something with it. Except for like being rebellious, you know, don't do that. So yeah, I think it's mainly the Diplo rep thing. My Diplo rep's usually higher. And I also need to placate him, and I need to give him dev. But what I want to do is I want to annex Gascony first, so I can make a client state in the middle of Germany. That would be ideal. In fact, I might never end up actually integrating Spanish Indochina, despite how much effort I've put into it. It might never happen. Who knows, man? I mean, in reality, we're not that far off from just finishing the world conquest right now, so... You know, 50 years left, maybe 50 tags left. Easiest way to check that, by the way, go to religions, check number of countries. And we have 23 subjects, I think. So, or 23 nations part of my empire. So you take away 23 from the total number here, so... Got 48, so that's 50, 63, 76. 76 minus 23 is going to give you 53 nations left in the game. Yeah, that's like a year per nation, dude. That's fine. That is easy. We are cruising. I do have to invade this guy. The problem is I want to invade each of these nations individually. So it's kind of annoying. You're not gonna move over here. You're avoiding this strong enemy, really? A guy who's like half your army size? Okay. I see how it is. Can I invade Scilly? I could try. Can I invade Desmond? Not yet. Okay, that's done. Let's send you guys up into here. Indochina particularists. Oh boy, it must be a Tuesday or something, I don't know. Must be a regular old day of the week, because we have more problems in Indochina. Okay, let's send you up into... Actually, I had the plan over here. You go here. You go here. You guys are right here. We declare war on Russia, imperialism. I think he actually removed... Oh, he moved his capital, that's why. I'm like, where's the fort there? Oh, right, you know. He got rid of it. 1, 2, 3, 4. You go there. 4 forts left. Hopefully I can full annex him. That would really make my day. It would really ruin my subjects' day. But that's alright. How are these conversions doing? Half of Japan is Catholic. Not a bad haul. Now look at this peace deal at least. I kind of want a full annex. Oh jeez, gave me an absolute heart attack. I'm like, what happened here? Oh, I know what happened here. Spanish Louisiana. I finally got my claim on man, I finally got my claim over Louisiana because he doesn't hate me. But you know what I do hate? Lithuania going revolutionary. Right after I've just killed them. So now there's a second birthplace of the revolution. Right after I just killed the first one, so feels good, man. Feels Solid. I'm just gonna have to kill every nation so that you can't have revolutions anymore. I'm taking away your land privileges, because y'all can't behave. Jam, Shinto, and Omani. Shinto. Oh, that's not a good move. I just moved these guys over, back over here, so... I guess here we go moving them again. And Oman Separatists, which are going to be these ones over here. And a Jam. I told you there were going to be issues over here. I knew it. Talked about that like once, a really long time ago. Totally knew it. 100% called it. So we're actually going to send you here. You into here. You're actually going to go down here. And you're going to go down... No, you're going to go down here. You're going to go down... You're going to go down there. And I have literally no idea where all the Russian troops are. Or how many they have, actually. 74,000, okay. Well, watch out, they're going to be annoying. In fact, I should have sent... let me swap them out over, actually. We did this the wrong way. There they are. They are the Separatists. I told you. Right, with these ones over there. You're gonna siege that up for us. You're gonna take care of that. You're gonna take care of this. Polotsk, Russian. Okay, I see. Now, Lithuania is so weak, I think that the Pretender Rebels are actually just going to solve this problem for me. And I hope they do, actually. Can I core that? I did core that. Nice. So now we're going to send these guys down to somewhere. Oh boy, separatism, isn't that fun? You exist for a purpose. Go fulfill it. Yeah, you were actually supposed to go up here. You were supposed to go into here. Because this guy has better potential for fighting and sieging. And we're getting close on those cores. Half a year, so not too many of these events to go. Just a little bit of separatism, we can bear with that. I like how East Slavia has basically just become World War I Russia. Just cutting into this part here. Ah, good stuff. How's this thing going? 0 provinces so far. Sounds great. It's only been like a year though. Let's not be too upset about it. Hey look, more separatism. Isn't that the best? Isn't that such a good feeling, just having more separatism? At least most of it's not mine. Most of it's my subjects. So I don't feel too bad. Except this. This makes me feel bad. Let's have you guys go... Yeah, you're dealing with that. Thank you. You're gonna deal with this. Then that. Actually, you're gonna deal with that, and I'll give you more instructions. So please... Oh, he immediately converted it to Shinto. Of course he did. He doesn't have... Actually... no, there was no fort there, so I think because he didn't occupy it, because he got a free occupation, it didn't count it, which is great. Anyway. So that's all the forts, which means we actually do need to siege stuff over here. Or else it'll just take a really long time. Let's check the peace deal. Based off a total war score. Oh, it's not happening. Feels bad, man. I thought maybe I thought just maybe, but no. Not quite. Yeah, not quite. Not quite, dude. So close. I mean, we can leave them as Moscow, and then we can take the rest. Or as Moscow and like one other province over here. That's 106% overextension. If I core all of this before I take that, then I can just take the rest of this, and he can have the other provinces, and then we'll just leave Moscow and Yaroslavl for later, I guess. Okay, but I think that's more or less all the time we have for today. I think the timer actually did run out. So, we're gonna have a couple orders, and we're going to be heading out for this one, I think. What else? You're doing just fine. This is gonna be an absolute pain. Can I even fight that? We're gonna have to try. Is that a good idea? Nah, it's not an idea I really care about, so... and you're gonna deal with everyone in Japan. There we go. Cool, cool. Alright, I think that's gonna be the end of today's episode. Hopefully you did enjoy. This is Quarbit signing off, and as always, have a fantastic day. I'd like to give a quick thank you to all of the patrons you see up on screen here for the month of December. Particularly those starting in the general tier. We have Quiet Guy, Brennan Arsenault, Bren Greenhagen, Torvald, Farron, Brumant, and Natsuki. In the Prince tier we have Snow Raven, Rockbox 2020, and TFLJ Martis. In the King tier we have Chewy Shoot and Quarbite, and in the Conqueror of Worlds tier we have The Watcher. Thank you guys so much for your pledges, it really does mean a lot to me.